Hi, good evening. This is my presentation aid. This was from Hurricane Milton. This is the aftermath of Hurricane Milton in Tampa, Florida. As you can see, there's lots of debris. This house is literally destroyed. Anyways, natural disasters kill an average of 60,000 people globally per year. In 2024, 418 people have died in the United States alone due to natural disasters. I'm not a meteorologist by any means, but during the hurricanes in Florida, I was very invested in doing my research about disaster relief and recovery. Although Arkansas doesn't get a lot of weather tragedies, there are still ways that we can help those around us. Today, I will talk to you about what the point of natural disaster recovery and rescue is, how they help, and the lessons we have learned from previous natural disasters. So what's the point of natural disaster recovery and rescue? Natural disaster recovery and rescue efforts help communities recover from the effects of a disaster by providing immediate relief and restoring of the community. The disaster recovery process focuses on restoring, developing, revitalizing communities impacted by a disaster. Many different organizations are involved in disaster recovery, including first responders, government agencies, the American Red Cross, a disaster recovery team, and their local managers. These people help with cleanup, precautions before, and protecting communities affected by disasters. Now let's talk hands-on. Disaster rescue teams can help with precautions before a storm, like boarding up houses, evacuation, and planning for sandbags, which can be found at a local fire station if needed. The National Weather Service oversees the forecast and should send out alerts ordering that you take safety if you are in affected areas. Millions of people are displaced each year because of natural disasters, and some are left homeless. The American Red Cross is available to help with recovery. Their website also has guides as to how to protect and clean up your house after all types of natural disasters like hurricanes and forest fires. But it hasn't always been this way. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast of the United States. The total number of fatalities was 1,392. The total damage was estimated to be $125 billion. Infrastructure is always the first to be affected. Houses and buildings will always have the worst damage. Trees and other surroundings will come down and cause debris on the streets and buildings. There was criticism at which the speed of aid reached the affected population during Hurricane Katrina. This wasn't good because many people were stuck or hurt and couldn't get help. This taught first responders to find more effective ways of getting to people in times of distress. Since then, more helicopters and boats are used. Groups have even formed in communities to volunteer those around us as well. Today, you learned about what the point of natural disaster recovery and rescue is, how they help, and the lessons we have learned from previous disasters. We have seen our fair share of natural disasters in the US, but I think that we forget that they are also happening in many other countries, like the flooding in Egypt in 2021. It may not affect us, but it affects others. Do your part and do your research. Thank you.